Good afternoon, good afternoon. Give me a second, guys. What's happening, guys? Good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Let me just turn the music down a little bit. I think the music's just a little bit too loud.
Hello, my bro.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How are you, my brother? You good?
Yeah, very nice, bro. And you?
Good, 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 good. NFP time, guys. NFP time. Should be super volatile today. What's happening, Moss, Hemo, Zohaib? Zohaib. Hope everyone is doing well.
Hello guys, hello.
Hello, my brother. Didn't see you yesterday, man. All
Yeah,
good?
bro, I had like a lot of job to do.
Okay. We had a really good day yesterday.
Oh, that's good for you.
I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 minutes.
Alright. Hello, Nuno.
Hello, my bro. How are you?
No company.
No company yesterday, man.
Yeah, I had a lot of work. I was so busy.
No problem, bro. You have today.
But I saw the stream from yesterday. It was good.
Yeah, man.
Did you take it?
Yeah.
Good.
Hey, man. Damn. Gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy.
I think I'm gonna be flying today.
Probably some correction. Let's see. Hey, good job.
Hey, what's happening, team? Hey, guys, what's happening, Monique? What's happening? I can't see your profile name. Good afternoon, let's get this bread. Whoever said that, I can't see your profile name. But yeah, NFP time today. Should be able to make a lot of money. That's the thing with NFP, right? Markets will be moving a lot today. So let's give it like another 5 minutes and then we shall start our analysis, guys. Okay, one thing I need to check. True.
Bro, let's reset the buys from yesterday. Trade 1, trade 2.
Yep, give me a second. I'll do that. Just quickly sorting something out with the copy trader. We'll do that.
Let's get this bread.
Okay, everything's good to go. Everything's set. But yeah, good afternoon, guys. How's everyone's days going? Good. Let me just reset the buys from yesterday. The buys was so nice yesterday. Did you guys get a chance to review the buys we took? Whoever didn't join us, they were so nice. Kind of
I did.
yeah.
But I didn't see like the. Did you take the second trade or?
No, we just took one trade yesterday in the stream.
Oh,
We didn't take two trades, no. We took one trade in the stream because we were looking for a confirmation. It was around 3:30, I remember. Was it 3:30, right? We were looking for that confirmation. Yeah, it was this confirmation here. So essentially what we were looking for was this candle here now to start breaking the lows, and that was the entry basically we gave out on the live stream. But unfortunately, as we can see, price never even came down. It just went all the way back up, and then we just ended the stream. So it was just the first trade we took, which was the NY open trade, the first sort of like open that gave us that spike up basically.
yeah, because I saw the setup.
Yes, sir.
Today should be fun.
Yes, sir. Today should be fun. Today should be fun. Today should be fun. That's the thing with NFP, right? NFP brings on so much volatility to the markets, and every time there is volatility, right? Us traders, we can capitalize on the volatility, and that the best thing about the way we trade now is that we can literally take our 10-20 pips scalp. We can literally take 100 pips, 200 pips moves. We're kind of like ready for everything that market throws our way. And again, like taking anything before news kicks in is a straight up gamble in my opinion. Unless you have sufficient amount of capital, then fair enough. But realistically talking, if you want to consistently be in and out of the markets and scalp the markets, then we can't take anything before NFP. But the minute NFP drops now, let's see. What's the $1 million bet? What is everyone anticipating with NFP today?
I think we're flying.
You think so? Negative numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Positive for ADP. That was unemployment claims from yesterday.
I think even if we go down, we're gonna be flying after.
Wait, hold on a second. What's happening here? There you go. If we go down, what do you mean by go down?
I mean, if the news
Positive.
was like positive and we go down, I think after that we will go up.
Oh, you mean as in like they'll give you that liquidity leg down and then start spiking the price?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. Is it because of the monthly upper wick?
Yep.
Is that why you're bearish on gold?
Yeah.
I mean bullish on gold?
I mean, if we break like 84, 85, I think we should get like a correction to 93 or even above the 2000.
84, 85. Yeah, but 84 and 85 is not really a psychological level. So the thing with 84, 85 is it can give you a spike up, but it's still not a psychological level. And you still
2000. 2000 maybe best.
Yeah, past 2000 is when you can anticipate a big pump, but until then it's hard to say anything, Hemo.
Yeah, I'm just anticipating.
Yeah, because the thing is with 85 now, when you even look to the left, you can see the amount of resistance levels that you have. Just trading at 85 is super dangerous. And yeah, as you said it yourself, any spike from up here could be.
I mean, if we get like a close, not like upper wick.
Like a daily close.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're expecting the next week to basically be bullish. Even with the close, bro, it really just depends, because again, it could be a fake out. That's the thing, right? It could give you that first close, and then the next kind of just causes a fake out, you know?
Yeah, gold plays a lot.
That's the thing with gold. I don't really anticipate anything when it comes to like the higher time frames anymore. I kind of just play based off the intraday, because back then I was sort of like anticipating a lot of the moves to play out going based off the HTF bar. This would kind of like build a bias in my head, and then from there I would just, let's say if I was looking for a monthly bearish candle, then I would just start selling the intraday, right? I'll kind of have that bias. So I sort of had to stop looking at the HTF. I just use it as a confluence now rather than a confirmation of the direction. Lower time frames being your HTF, HTF in the lower time frames being your 4H, 1H. That's like the best sort of what's it called, the confirmation candles that you can look for, just to see the direction of the markets, because we're only trading the intraday, right? So we sort of just need to see where the markets go within that daily range.
So do you have like a bigger spread now, or not yet?
At the moment, on the live accounts, the spreads would not get activated. Maybe around 10-minute mark, 5-minute mark. That's when it starts to get widened. Yeah, it will start to widen up the spreads. Yeah. But yeah, we don't really recommend any orders before NFP. Any pending orders, don't really recommend them, to be fair. We just
Slippage.
Yeah. The thing is, right, if there was no slippage, then I would most likely just come out with a strategy which is based on like the risk to reward, right? Maybe just risk like 1% to the downside, 1% to the top side, and then kind of your stop loss takes you out at 1%, and then when it runs, you let it run for like, however long. But that's the thing, we can't do that because of slippage. That's the thing. Otherwise, oh man, the amount of strategies I could create, that would be crazy. If that was the case, I would only trade news.
Yeah.
honestly, bro, like risk 50% of my account on
Exactly.
on one trade, on two trades. As long as I place the appropriate stop loss, the trade that actually plays out will make me 100% ROI, and then the one that doesn't play out takes me out for 50%. So it's basically at the end of the day 50% return on investment every time there is some sort of volatile news event, right?
Yeah, it's even possible like to hit your weekly targets in one day.
Oh, guarantee, bro, 100%. But that's the thing, they know that people will start doing that. That's why they've kind of like
the buy stops and the sell stops.
Exactly. That's why there is liquidity and a lot of slippage now with these news events, right? Because otherwise people will make too much money, man, way too much money. Especially if they know what they're doing, they will start making too much money. Because you gotta understand, in this game, someone's loss is another person's gain. So someone's got to lose if someone is to gain, So
Yeah, definitely.
that's the thing. So obviously every time you kind of like remind yourself the kind of business that we are in, someone needs to lose for another person to win. There are trillions of dollars being pumped up into the markets every day, and the liquidity needs to go somewhere. You need to understand the liquidity needs to go somewhere. The people with the execution power, the buy power, the selling power, they're the ones. The market makers are the ones in control. We're sort of just like humble retail traders. That's all we are. And then as a humbled retail trader, all you are doing is, again, you're looking to see where the order flow is, and then once you can see where the order flow is, you sort of just want to jump in to the trend, like where the wave is, jump in and sort of just take what the markets give you, just little crumbs every day. But think about it, right? Taking little crumbs every day equates to a lot of money when you think about it. Like crumbs of, like, imagine if this is the pie, right? This is the $1 trillion. This is the pie, 4 pieces. Now, if this is $1 trillion, we're talking billions and billions and billions, right? So imagine, even if as a retail trader, you can take just this much out of the trillions of dollars that you have. That's too much, man. Even like quarter of this dot that I've drawn here would be millions. This let's say this is all as a retail trader you want to take. Even quarter of that dot will probably be millions if the whole pie is trillions of dollars. I think 6 trillions, right? Or 7 trillions. Think about it. So if you kind of are a humble trader and you're not messing up anything when it comes to the whole pie, they will give you crumbs. They will give you crumbs, because the crumbs are not really going to affect them. Like you taking millions out of the markets is not really going to do anything to the markets. But then there was a case when I think a trader shorted the markets with
Yeah, I remember, bro. That
exactly.
I think was a Chinese guy, right?
Exactly.
Damn, man.
See
I
him
remember.
now, he's not taking crumbs anymore. He's taking a whole piece. That's when they have an issue. When you start taking the piece, they don't want you to take the piece. You know, they want you to take the crumbs. As long as you take the crumbs, it's completely fine. Because all of these crumbs are what makes the markets, right? There are different crumbs everywhere. So they need to be able to give someone crumbs so they can take away the crumbs from the 90%. Do you see where I'm coming from? So this is where, as traders, if we can become part of the 10% who can actually take the crumbs away, bingo, that's where the magic happens, because majority of the crumbs are going back into the markets, right?
Even that guy, bro, I think he was accused for inside trading, you know, and he's just a normal guy, bro. I remember,
Yeah.
bro, crazy.
Like I personally know inside traders myself. I do, but inside trading is a dangerous game, man. If you're
Yeah, bro,
trying
but I think he doesn't like do it, you know. But people think because it was a large quantity of money, you know. So
yeah, inside
how-
trading is a dangerous game. In the UK, you get done for inside trading, bro, game over. You're going to jail for at least 10-20 years. It depends, but yeah, inside trading is a dangerous game. I know some inside traders myself personally, but it's so the way the structure is around them is super strict. Like the minute they go into the place where they do their business, they've got a new cell phone, there's so many security checks they need to go through, and it's super strict, you know, super strict. And you have to really watch yourself when you are sort of like someone who's working around this kind of information, because one slippage, your whole life is kind of like gone. But a lot of the inside traders, they do use this information for their own gains, but they are very hesitant when it comes to kind of like giving this information out, you know. But it makes sense, man. It makes sense.
exactly,
Who
bro.
would want to give this information out if sort of like you're looking at 10 years in, or depends, right? Depends. It's just a risky game, to be honest. It's a very risky game. Okay, guys, we got news coming in. We have another 10 minutes left at this point. Not 10 more minutes. We should have NFP kicking in, and then once we have the NFP move, we can sort of analyze the markets and see what we can capitalize on with NFP. So again, if you have never traded NFP before, NFP brings a lot of volatility into the market. So as soon as the news drops, you might see a really big spike. And when I say a spike, it means price might drop 100 pips in a minute, or price might pump up 100 pips in a minute. It depends on the numbers, right? We don't know what the numbers are at the moment. So again, if you have never traded NFP before, stay out of the markets today and just watch us. You know, let us do our thing. Let us show you how to trade NFP. But if you have never traded NFP before, you're new to the markets, we recommend that you stay out of the markets. And if you do have if you have traded NFP before and you know what you are doing, then the only tip that I would give you is just wait for the numbers. Don't have any pending orders. And if you can stay out of the markets for the first half an hour, not half an hour, 15 minutes to half an hour, then we should have some clean price action. Do we have any more news of the NFP, or that's it? Nope, this is it. It's just NFP today, right? So we've got 7 minutes and 45 seconds left before NFP kicks in. Once they do give you the NFP pump or NFP dump, what are some of the key levels which we can see gold pumping up to or dumping down to? So again, going based off the previous monthly, we can see at this point we've got such a massive range to the top side, right? Because we understand how price action works. It moves in waves, right? That's how price action works. And if it moves in waves, then guess what? We've got plenty of room to the top side, right? Since it needs to give us some sort of a sustainable upward wick. So let's look at this now. On the monthly time frame at this point, what is the pullback level which we are anticipating going to retest? Well, the pullback level will be your 2005 level, 2005.72. This will be the pullback level, just going based off the previous monthly candle, which is quite far away. If you actually look at it from the current price, that's about 270 pips away at the moment, right? So realistically talking, is this something which we can retest today? Well, it just depends on how much volatility there is in the markets. The daily has moved about 100 pips roughly, so you know it's realistic for it to move up another 100 pips, or even 300 pips would be a bit too much with NFP, but it's really realistic for price to actually pump up another 100 pips, right? So again, we've been talking about this concept previously, right? Even though this is your monthly pullback level, we will also have some key levels before we even approach this level, right? We will have a bunch of pullback levels. So let's just mark this out. M 50% level. But this is where now, this is your level on the monthly time frame. Now again, if you look at the most recent candle, the most relevant candle, for us will be the daily candle, right? But before we even look at the daily candle, we can also mark out a pullback level on the weekly. So now what could your pullback level be on the weekly? There you go, you have a pullback level just here now, just on the weekly now at this point, right? So this is again another level we need to consider, and we need to keep this level marked out, because if price goes past this level, that's when we can anticipate it to go up to our next level, because it is a game of orders and is also a game of levels, right? If it look, two things can happen here, right? 1986.98. It's really simple. Either we see a massive rejection from this level here. We can see to the left double resistance on the daily. Also can see some sort of rejections here, just looking to the left. Look, so it's super simple now, right? Either we see a nasty rejection from this area, or it will give you a really nice breakout. So let's say if it does give us a breakout, what's the next key level before we start to obviously retest the monthly pullback 50% level? Well, you've got 2000 coming up, because once it goes past 2000, that's when you can anticipate a retest of 2005. But you've got 2000 coming up. Looking to the left, you've got some sort of a rejection area just up here at 1998, 2000. Before that, you've got a rejection level at 1990. So every $10 will be a key level. So 1980 to 1990 to 1995 will be the $5 move, and then you've got your 2000, which is the number $10 psychological level, right? So going back to the daily now, right? So let's also look at the daily. Maybe we can find another level. Well, there you go. Look at this massive bearish candle. So let's mark out another level here. Bingo. Look at this. That's your 2000 level. We've got marked out over here now. So again, like all of these are basically imbalances to the top side, right? Once they do feel the imbalances, then guess what? Some sort of profit taking is happening, or some sort of execution is happening. So this is where now you've got your 2000 level just here. 2000 till 2001.8 what is it, 0.81. But let's just go for the 2000 level first. And looking to the left now, can we see something massive? Looking to the left, some sort of rejection level even before 2000. Oh, look at this now. Look what happens here. You had some sort of a daily consolidation taking place here. You guys can see this. You had some sort of a daily consolidation taking place here. Really nice support level. Again, massive rejection here. Look at that, massive rejection, which is the 1990 level, right? Again, that's your psychological level. you've got the 1990 level. Once we start to clear the 1990 level, that's when we can kind of anticipate a nice clean pump. Well, in order for us to clear the 1990 level, I think 1991, anything past 1991 will give us that valid breakout. This is your $5 key level, 1991. Once we start to break out of 1991, this is where you've got the 1995 to 1996 level coming up, right? So let's mark our 1990 first. $10 above this will be a genuine breakout. It's a key level for us. And from 1990, we've got the next $5 key level, which is the 1995. And once we see a clean break out of 1995, then guess what? We're going all the way up till 2000, because 2002 to 2000 is essentially the max pullback level on the monthly anyway. But you guys can see this, right? We've got plenty and plenty of levels that we need to sort of clear before we start to retest the max pullback level on the monthly. So each one of these levels could give you a really big rejection as well. So you've got 2 minutes left now. Let's see what happens. At the moment, your daily is sort of still trading below the lows of the previous daily. So again, this could just be sort of an upper wick forming, collection of orders, and now it depends what the numbers are. If the fundamentals are super positive compared to the forecasted numbers, then you could see a really big drop. Otherwise, we've got all of these levels here that we need to deal with before we start heading up to the max pullback level on the monthly. And we usually don't like to buy gold when it's trading at all-time highs on the intraday, right? But look at this now. See, it makes perfect sense for them to kind of like give you the pump up to 1995, and then from there some sort of a rejection, right? If the numbers are negative. So you've got 10 more seconds left. Let's see what they do. And once obviously I have the numbers, that's when I'll start to analyze the intraday range. So let's just give it a minute and see what the numbers are. 8 seconds left at this point. Yo, I'm on buy today. Someone's on buy. Oh, I think the fundamentals are most likely positive. Let me know if you guys can see the numbers. Most likely positive. Okay, they've most likely given you that sort of liquidity push down. Is the NFP positive? Oh, mixed numbers, guys. We have mixed numbers. So one push down could be your liquidity play. Next push back up could be your breakout to the top side. Look at your daily 100 pip range. Again, super realistic target is your 1991 level. It's a super realistic target if they do start to go past your intraday range at this point. Now let's give it some time. Just give it a little. Oof, look at that spike down with NFP, man. crazy spike. Because you got mixed numbers, I think some sort of a confirmation is required at the moment. You do need to wait for some sort of a confirmation. You've got mixed numbers, it can go either way. So you should be quite undecisive at the start. Indecisive price action is not something that we want to trade. So you need to just stay out of this and wait for this. Have patience. Let's see what they do. We've got the intraday range now. Even looking at the weekly, still sort of bearish, going based on the previous weekly candle. As we can see on the daily now, what could your 50% level be going based on the previous candle? It's just down here. And intraday has again just moved about 100 pips, so I do need a bigger range on the daily candle. I need a bigger intraday range. At the moment it's super small. So once we have some more momentum kicking into the markets, and they actually do give you a clean range, we should be able to take something. So your previous daily 50% is just down here now, which is 68.14. As long as we're trading above this, your daily can very easily reject and pump back up to the highs, which is your 68.14 is your previous daily 50%. This is your previous daily 50% level. Now let's just wait for intraday range to be established, let them do whatever they want to do for the first 15 to 30 minutes. Once we have our intraday range established, that's when we can start looking for something. But yeah, mixed numbers, super positive here, and unemployment rate was negative. So mixed numbers with the news should sort of like create some sort of indecisive price action indecision in the markets. And so this is where technicals can come into clutch. If we see something nasty setting up from here to the top side, I think it could be a very nice buy position up to your daily highs, because then they will sort of establish that 200 pip daily range one day. Because if they reject the PD 50%, start pumping back up, you've got a clean target up to 86, 85 anyway, don't you? So makes perfect sense from PD 50% up to 86 to even 1990 is about 210 pips, 220 pip range. Well, yeah, this is your intraday at this point now. Just the first 5 minutes, let's see what they kind of do. This is your intraday range at this point. Let's just start marking out everything. They've established your daily highs as well as your daily lows at this point. And then you've got the daily 50% level. Since the daily is actually bullish, it has given us a breakout. Daily candle is a bullish candle so far. Again, flipping bullish. There you go, 50% level is just here, 77.60. Okay, now we shall just wait, let it do its thing. Got everything set, looking at the 4H at this point. Look at that, 4H sort of rejecting the lows. Could be a very nice liquidity push down, generating some sort of liquidity here, grabbing some orders, and now a nice clean reversal to the top side. Let's look at the 50% level. Or the 50% level going based on the previous 4H is just up here. So I think we will kind of need to play safe and wait for the previous 50% level to kind of like get violated before taking anything to the top side. Because at the moment, this is an open candle, the 4H candle that we have, it's an open candle. So going based off this candle is sort of hard, is really hard, because there is a lot of indecision in the markets. So this is the key level I would like to see gold trading above for us to technically look for that pump back up to the daily highs. And until then, quite bearish on gold, but this is your 4H 50% level, about 38. Yeah, something above 38 should do the trick for us. Let's look at the lower time frames. Okay, we have this support level here on the 38 level. Looking to the left, looking to the left. Have a clean resistance level here. Really nice. Okay, some sort of closure above this should give us a really nice clean buy position. As long as we are below this, technically we're super bearish. So nothing can be taken to the top side just yet. And this will be your max pullback level on the 4H time frame. So this is when your buys really do make sense. Until then, you're super bearish, and you know price can drop down to your previous daily 50% and even past previous daily 50% level. It's really possible. And again, or it could just reject, close above, and the next candle gives us a really clean buy position, right? So sort of just need to wait for this. And if we are to start rejecting the daily 50% level and start closing above it, also closing above the previous 4H 50% level, we are coming up for the intraday highest. That's what we are coming up for, the daily highest. It's really, really simple, right? So the scenarios which we are trading essentially is you could consider this a double bottom scenario, since A is rejecting the lows, closing back above the lows, but it's also your 4H 50% breakout scenario. And so if we do see a 4H 50% breakout scenario, it will be the daily highs retest. Either daily highs breakout or the daily highs fake out scenario, right? So we will stay optimistic and aim for the daily highs and essentially look for a breakout above this. You've got another 5, 6, 7 more minutes left before this candle comes to a close, and above this you will be looking for the buy position. It's a very decent position setting up above this area here. Very nice position. So well, we do need a closure above this, but yeah, this makes a lot of sense now for us to look for this. A nice clean closure above this, and then from there a nice pump up to the top side, looking at the 4H. The minute we start to go past the range, the 4H highs as well as the previous 4H highs, we know that we're coming up for the daily highs. And the minute we start to clear the daily highs, that's when you're looking for the next leg up, at least up to because you're clearing the 80 range, you're looking for the next pump up to at least the 85 level. 85 to 86 should be the areas that you are targeting if the daily gives us that breakout, right? These should be your first sort of levels that you're targeting, the 85 to the 86 range. And yeah, anything past it, it's a Freaky Friday, it's NFP. Gold could just run up now for the rest of the day, right? Let's see what they want to give us. We've got another 5 minutes left at this point. Let's look at this candle. How is this candle closing? Is it closing bearish? Is it closing as a rejection candle? Clearly looks like a nice clean rejection candle so far. Does not have an upper wick either. Closing as a rejection candle. We like to see this, which is, it kind of like indicates that price is rejecting, right? Rejecting the lows. And we needed to reject the lows if it wants to pump up. So either it will give you a rejection off of this area as well as this area and pump up, or it will give you a nice clean closure below these levels and dump. And look at the rejection on this now. We've got 5 more minutes left. In the next 5 minutes, we can potentially see a minimum pullback scenario setting up on the next 15 minutes, the minimum pullback and pump. I can really see it happening, and then technically you could look for the opportunity to the top side above this area. If we get 15-minute closing above this, at least need one closure above this. I will not look for any impulsive entries. So if in the next 4 minutes we do see price closing above this area, then I'm very interested in that buy position. Super interested. Candles rejecting, you need to understand if the candles are rejecting, they have to go somewhere, right? They have to go somewhere. And so wick fill area on the 4H is up here. This is your wick fill area number 1. Anything past this, you've got wick fill area number 2. Clone this quickly. And anything past it, obviously you're going for the daily highs. So you've got these 2 wick fill areas that you are targeting to the top side on the 4H. And as I've mentioned, anything goes past this, you're aiming for the top side, which is the daily highs. And you've also got the new 4H coming up. So if this does not set up now, then obviously you can wait for the next 15 minutes. And with the new 4H, we know that markets become super aggressive. You know, the breakouts become super aggressive. So if they do not give us this closure to the top side, we can just wait for it. Would I be interested in a sell position? Not really, because there is just not much of a range. Below this you have about 30 pips for a wick fill, but it's kind of risky when you have no upper wick here either. So there's a very high chance markets will come up just to retest this level, and also the numbers being super positive is kind of tricky. So I would sort of avoid any sort of sell positions and just let it drop if it wants to drop. And once it sets up and gives me a setup that I like, then I'll execute on it. At the moment, I like the buy positions here. Sells, I would be avoiding the sell positions for now. That's the plan for me. We'll be waiting and looking for buy setups a little lower. 1968 level. 19, yeah. So same level as ours. Yeah. Some sort of a rejection from here for sure. But most likely those rejections, they need to set up with the new 4H. So, you know, in the next 17 minutes, that's when you need to see those rejections setting up. If they do set up, then yeah, it should be clean. But until then, I don't see any sell opportunities, to be honest with you, unless you're trying to just take a quick aggressive scalp of 26 pips. I really do not see any scalp opportunities to the downside. I think if they do want to drop the price, the best bet is to stay out of this, let it drop a little bit more, and then look for something, some sort of pullback and a sell-off, or some sort of rejection from here, some sort of clean structure, and then you can take it back up. I don't think I'm interested in any sort of a sell position just yet. It does look really nice though, and if they do give you some sort of a closure below this level, then yeah, it is coming down for the previous daily 50%. But looking to the left is a little bit of a tricky level. We can see a nasty support here, we can see a support here. So it's just a little bit hard. So I think look for anything to the downside, because the numbers were mixed as well. You've got another minute left now. Let's see what happens in the next minute. 1 more minute left. Best thing to do is to wait for the new 4H to open and then look for something, because with the new 4H, we've seen it previously, there has been a lot of aggression in the markets. So as of yet, there is no opportunity that I would like to personally take. I would most definitely wait for another 15 minutes, because it hasn't really given you any sort of a rejection just yet. And so buy setups are invalid in my opinion so far. Sell setups are also invalid. You haven't really seen a closure below this messy area. Even to the left, you can see it's not an area that you want to take lightly. A lot of rejections here, and you know, you are trading at all-time lows on the daily, so any of these areas could be rejection areas, and it could be the lows for the daily, right? So kind of like selling the daily lows is really tricky. So best thing to do, wait. More patience are required today. It's very simple. But once they do give you that previous daily 50% retest, again, two things can play out. Either a nice clean break past this area, and then you can look to the left. You've got some more range to the left for sure. Really nice range. I think it could most definitely give you, because look, the daily averages are about 200 pips. So either they are going to give you a pullback and a pump, or they are going to give you a fake out, because this daily can also become a fake out candle, right? Look, you only have one candle kind of like trading above the resistance, which is the previous daily candle. This candle closed above this double resistance we have to the left. Either this candle becomes a confirmation candle. If it becomes a confirmation candle, then two things it needs to do: retest the lows and then reject the lows and break the highs and close bullish. Or it can become a fake out candle. If this is to become a fake out candle, then it will do something like this. Let me just annotate, you know. Let's annotate this. So look at the price action at the moment, right? Let's try and understand something. On the daily, we have a double support just here. This is our double support. Look at this level here. Double support level, right? So the daily candle that's open at the moment, all it has done is it has retested the highs, right? Now the previous candle did end up closing above the resistance levels that we have to the left, and we know this is usually how the fake out forms. You get one candle closing above the resistance, the next candle does not break above, well, it could break above, but it technically will end up closing back below and sort of aim for the lows again and start breaking past the lows. So two scenarios can set up, even just looking at the daily range, right? Either this candle technically closes something like this and then gives you, I don't know, maybe some sort of a breakout, closing back below this mess again to the left, you know, breaking the lows, or it could just give you a retest looking again to the left. These could be retest levels. So, or this candle could potentially just be forming a low. Let me just change the color to make it easier for you guys. This candle could just be giving us a pullback on the intraday and could end up closing something like this. Second closure above the resistance candle, the double resistance that we have to the left. And then this could be the candle we can see on the daily. So there are two intraday candles that we can see on the daily, right? But at the moment, we need a little bit more confirmation, in my opinion, for us to take anything. Because most of the times I feel comfortable trading within the daily range. So daily range at the moment for me will be obviously this here, right? This will be the daily range that I would like to trade within. This being your highs of the daily range, and this being your lows of the daily range so far. So if this is the daily range, the only opportunity I can take right now technically is a buy position, right? Or would I take a buy position? No, it doesn't make sense because I don't have any confirmations. So the only thing I can do now is either let this set up and just stay out of all of this. This is where I have no FOMO. I know this is the next range gold can achieve. Is really simple, right? So best thing for me to do at the moment is to let them establish a daily range. Once they have established a daily range, I can always wait for a pullback to the 50% level and start selling the markets, start shorting the markets with the confirmations that they, you know, from this resistance level. Or what I can do is let them break past this area here to the left and start buying gold, which again will take me up to my next key level, which is all the way up here. So let me know if you guys understand all of this. That's all we are waiting for.
The waiting game today.
Basically, yeah, it's just a waiting game. With the new 4H, we should be able to capitalize on something for sure. We need to wait for the new 4H at this point.
Waiting for the direction, bro. Because
Exactly.
the volatility and volume is in the market, so we just need to.
Exactly. Because we need the direction of the markets on the daily range. At the moment, it's super bearish, right? But we never sold the lows because you want to be very safe. You want to be protected when it comes to your positions. Selling the lows makes sense if it was like from up there somewhere, right? But that's the thing with fundamentals. It's very hard for you to kind of capitalize on something as soon as the news drops. So you sort of just need to be willing to miss out on it and just not have any FOMO, let it do its thing. And once the range has been established, that's when you can take it up or down.
Or how I might do the magic.
Mm-hmm.
I think today, bro, no millionaires, man. Everyone is saying bye.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Himo, brother. Today you blow up $1 million, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm poor now.
There you go. They're giving us the previous daily 50% range. So next bit of now the next open will be obviously the new 4H open. So let's see what happens with the new 4H open. But yeah, they are starting to kind of like retest the previous daily 50% level at this point. I like it. I like it. We kind of need to remeasure the daily range also. Either you will be shorting the markets from the 50% level on the intraday, looking for the lows, essentially expecting this to be a fake out to the downside, and you'll get a one way move to the downside, or you will be looking for a massive rejection from this area and a pump. So either with the 4H open now, you see a fake out. If it is a fake out, obviously from the lows. If it is a fake out, then most likely they will pump the price up. Kind of just respect this resistance, turn it into support and pump, or it will be a clean breakout with the new 4H open. And we know usually it moves one way, like with the momentum that it has. So if it is a breakout, then most likely we can kind of anticipate the lows to get retested. You've got 7 more minutes left at this point now. 7 more minutes left. They have established the daily range at this point. They are starting to also retest the support area here, the lows, looking good. How much has it moved altogether? Not bad. And this will be essentially your 200 pip range. .4H is giving us some sort of a retest of this level here. This is where I'm thinking about the double bottom scenario. Maybe it wants to give you a breakout and then sort of start closing back above, and then from there we can look for the 50% retest. I think that's going to be a scenario that sets up for sure, if they want to give you something like that. Or maybe what they can do is kind of like straight away give you a pullback and some sort of a short position can start setting up from up here. That's another thing I can see happening. Maybe open, they start pumping some sort of resistance here, and then from there we start looking for the lows. We've got a bunch of scenarios setting up. There we go, 4H. It's starting to retest this level. Let's see. 4 more minutes left. What they do. Got plenty of range to the downside as well, and got a really nice range also to the top side at this point. Yeah, PDO is quite far away. PD 50% is the scenario. PD 50% breakout, yeah. That's one scenario we were setting up for sure. PD 50%, previous weekly, daily lows retest, 4H highs retest, 4H lows retest. That could play out, 4H highs retest, if they do give you a nasty rejection from the lows. .4H lows fake out, another scenario that could set up. Daily max pullback, retest, and yeah, for a short position. So there are many things which are setting up. I think it will be in the next 3 minutes we get something in the next 3 minutes, just not yet. One trade a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. It's so simple, honestly. One trade a day keeps your 9 to 5 away. Still quite bearish, still retesting the same sort of key level which we have, the previous daily 50% level. If they do give us our confirmation below this level, then most likely the next candle can start to give you a pullback for you to start shorting the markets. Until then, honestly, there's not much you can really look for at the moment. Let's see what they do in the next 2 minutes. I do kind of want to establish the daily range once again. Let's mark out the daily range. We've got a new daily range now, so need to mark out the new key levels. Got the lows here. The 50% should be here. Oh, starting to reject a little bit now, isn't it? So you've got the 50% just here, which is the 75.94. Looking to the left, multiple rejections here as well. 75.94. It depends how the 30-minute ends up closing as well, because if it is closing super bearish, then it's kind of hard for you to look for a buy position unless you actually see the next candle making this candle invalid and giving you a closure above the 50% of this candle. Until then, you sort of will have to technically just wait for a pullback, some sort of resistance being established up here somewhere for a short position. That would be the safest play. So this is your new 4H open now. So if we can maybe get the first 15 minutes to close above the 50% of this candle and maybe a closure above this support level again, and you have this double support here, right? You could look for something, but yeah, this is your new 4H open. Now until then, maybe a 15-minute support candle, and next candle breaks the support candle, you have the retest scenario setting up, because you haven't really retested that previous daily 50% area, so you still have some more room to the downside for sure. Yeah, so anything at the moment will sort of just be a short position, and anything to the top side will just be a retest rather than a rejection, until we can sort of make at least the previous candle invalid. Then you've got plenty of range to the top side. Yeah, but until then it's quite bearish. Even the nature of this session, we know during the 4H open, it gives you a very tiny pullback and it starts to sort of break one in one direction. And so it could be that the pullback now is done and they can start giving you that drop. But the thing is, the issue is you've got this support that you need to deal with, and taking any sort of an impulsive play here makes it a little bit tricky, right? But what you could do is maybe see how this 15 minutes sort of gives you, if it gives you like a nice engulfing bearish close, then the next one gives you a pullback and break for a short position. So I think you really do need one closure before you sort of anticipate anything. And yeah, let's see. Sort of staying out of the markets at the moment for sure. Yo, what's good? What's happening, Piri? What's up? Chilling, man. Chilling. Just Friday session, you know, taking it easy. But hopefully, let's see. I'm interested in maybe 1 to 2 trades, but again, have to wait. Can't just jump into the markets, right? Need to look for our confirmations, but at the moment they haven't really given you a 200 pip range on the intraday, so you've got plenty of opportunity, plenty of opportunities pretty much setting up. Just need to sort of let it do its thing, And with the 4H, let's see how they sort of establish a range just on the 4H time frame. Because if they do give you a breakout here now, then looking to the left, you've got plenty of rejections here. That's the only issue. And you technically are looking to sell the PD 50%. So you could see a massive fake out setting up from this area. That's the thing, right? So you want to just be extra bit cautious. So maybe see what sort of a closure we get below the PD 50%. And it will depend on the closure below or closure above. Because if it is a super bullish close now, then most likely the retest is done and they want to retest the 50% level on the daily. And from the daily 50% again, if we get some sort of a bearish closure back below, we can then start shorting the markets, because technically your 4H is still bearish, right? But if you do see some sort of a bullish closure above it, then technically the next candle needs to respect the previous candle lows and give you that pump. So it really just depends what sort of a reaction we get up here. I just need some sort of a confirmation up here, because obviously the job of this candle here now is to either retest the 50% level and start selling off, or is to make this whole move to the downside invalid and start pumping up. And then this technically becomes a fake out. This becomes your range fake out as well, since you see a close below the range and next candle closing back above the range, right? So you've got plenty of opportunities setting up, but I think some more patience are required at the moment. You've got your New York Stock Exchange open coming up in the next 27 minutes as well.
His NFP was not very aggressive.
Yeah,
probably because the mixed numbers.
Yeah. But sometimes it kind of like gives you a delayed play as well.
Delayed move. Yeah.
With the next market open, which is the New York Stock Exchange open. So let's see. And if they do give us a nice decent confirmation before the New York Stock Exchange open, then we just need that one sort of trade to give us our target for the day. Bro, take over. I'll be back literally in 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. My bro Himo, today I have company.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, bro. Looks like we're broke today, man. We are buying the market. Buying the market.
Minus 1 million.
Damn. Oh, man.
But I think we're going up.
Yeah, but kind of makes sense, bro, because this move was not like a aggressive NFP move, Bro, I see some NFPs, bro, crazy, bro, like pumping 200.
Yeah.
300. Then this one kind of shady, like.
Let's hope we go above like 76 or 77.
Still almost 100 pips, but 100 pips. But it'll be a liquidity grab. Yeah, I think you talk about that, right? Like a liquidity grab and a pump.
Yep. Man, if we pump like to 77 or 76, wow. Just wow. It would be like the biggest fake out for now.
Yeah, bro. And it's gonna
Let's
be like
hope so. Are you looking for a buy or a sell?
4-hour fake out.
What are you looking for?
Bro, for buys, man.
Me too.
It depends, man. It depends on if it starts to close under the PD 50%.
Yeah, but the rejection, like.
Yeah, big close, like good closes.
What about most? Are you in the building? Or information? Where's information? Are we in?
Patience is key.
Are we in, guys? Pump, pump,
Patient
pump,
is
pump, pump.
on holidays.
Oh. Pump, 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 pump. I want to see gold flying today.
Makes sense.
Recently, I've been avoiding water like the plague. Honestly, need to start drinking more.
No, bro. Just eat watermelon.
Bro, the thing is, I do intermittent fasting. That's the thing. So
Yeah, just water.
no. Watermelon has a lot of calories, man. A lot of calories. It's very high.
Yeah.
It's very high in calories.
That's why I'm getting fat.
And intermittent fasting, you basically can't consume any calories. That's why I drink black coffee.
So
and
how many
water.
hours? Do you fast,
Just till like 5-6 p.m. and then eat, and then obviously last meal will be, well, it's supposed to be around 10-11 at night, but bro, recently I've been eating at like late, like even 12 p.m. or half 12. So that's one
Don't
thing.
you get like a headache from that? Or you
Not really, bro. Not really, because during Ramadan, obviously my body kind of like adjusted to this way of eating, and I've been doing it for a couple of years now, man. So my body's kind of used to this now. I've been doing.
Oh, so it's not like a diet you follow.
No.
You do this every day.
This I've been doing it for a couple of years now. Intermittent fasting.
Mhm.
So
That's good.
yeah, no, it's not really a diet, bro. I will still eat the same amount that any other person will eat, like as an example you, but it's just the timing. That's all it is,
Yeah, but you don't eat that much, because when you're hungry, I don't know, you feel like you're full when you eat anything.
The thing is, this is the thing, right? When you kind of like consume black coffee and caffeine, like it suppresses your appetite, so you actually don't get hungry. I don't get hungry till like 4-5 p.m. anyway, and so by the time I'm hungry, it's time to break my fast, have my food, and ideally go to gym. But I haven't been going gym lately for the past 2 weeks because I've had a lot of pain, bro, in my shoulders and my knees, because I was doing heavy weightlifting, man. When I say heavy, like squats of like 200 kg plus, like bench pressing 140 150 kg, so like really heavy weights. So that started giving me a lot of pain in my joints. So
I can't even like now anymore. I don't even do any squats.
Yeah, bro. Also
because I got like the disc.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you should be careful.
How, bro? Deadlifting?
Yeah, and squats.
Yeah, bro. I don't do. That's why I don't do deadlifting, bro. It's very dangerous.
You also have like to wear the belt.
Yeah. No, I don't do normal squats either, bro. I have the the machine, the hack squat machine.
Yep.
So it doesn't put pressure on your lower back, bro. It doesn't put any pressure on your lower back, the machine.
Yeah, I'm using it now.
Yeah. But that when you obviously have the bar, you're using the barbell, right? Then you need to use your stabilizing muscles. You need to stabilize the bar. It's too much effort, man. It's not worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I just do it for obviously the benefits that it brings you. It's not like I want to compete or anything, so it's not really worth the risk, deadlifting and all of the other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still do it, just keep like the higher rep range, even when you do deadlift, like maybe 6 to 8, that's your higher rep range with deadlifting, because your normal rep range with something like a compound exercise, which is deadlift, is a compound exercise, right? Your normal rep range will be, obviously, for me it was like 3 to 4 reps, because you're going heavy as hell, man. But once obviously you know that it's something which is really just not worth the risk, you just up the rep range, bro. And it is more for the, you lower down the rest time, you up the rep range, and you're good. You're honestly good. Hopefully I'm back to gym either from today or tomorrow. But even now I've got a little bit of pain in my shoulders, bro. So that's why I was like, you know what, let's give my body a week or two, because I was consistently going gym for the past, like, I don't know how many months.
Yeah,
now,
I
man.
saw you like every day.
Even during Ramadan, bro. Not a single day off even during Ramadan. But the thing is, I was like, either I take some time off now, because my body was starting to hurt a lot. I was like, either I take some time off now, or I'm gonna end up doing something to my body where I'll have to take months off. So I was like, you know what? Let me just kind of like humble myself up, relax just a little bit, and this is where I took some time off now, bro. Hopefully start the gym process again from this weekend and back on it once again. But this time, one thing I used to do, which was lazy on my end, was I would never warm my body up, bro. I was straight up, lift,
that's
start
not
lifting.
good.
Yeah. So this is something I've started doing now, bro. Warm ups as well. So hopefully, man, it goes.
You should warm up like for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, bro. I would never do that. I'm being so honest with you. I would never do that, bro. It would be straight away like, let's just lift some heavy ass weights,
Bro.
I'm being honest with you. I would literally fill the bar up with, the barbell. I would put like, bro, my bench press, I would start with minimum 30 kg each side, because this was my thought process. I'm like, okay, cool. If I want to go heavy as hell, right, the more warm up I do, the more energy I'm losing, the less heavier I can go. So I was like, forget a warm up. Warm up is for pussies. Let's lift up. Yeah, man. So I've kind of humbled myself up now. I don't do anything like that. Just clean warm ups, reps, clean warm up sets, everything, and then kind of like start lifting some heavy weight. But I think as a bro, you have to lift weights as a natural athlete, because you really can't get the same sort of physical gains if you're sort of keeping the rep range very high, 12 to 15 reps, and just trying to kind of like max out your body by breaking the muscles with less recovery time. I think you can do that to a certain extent, but when you are natural, you do need to lift some heavy ass weights, man. You really do.
Exactly.
And
are you seeing the rejection on the 5 minutes?
Not really interested, bro. Not interested, because the daily can cause a clean fake out to the downside. So I'm gonna stay out of it just for a little bit more. You got this double resistance that gold is approaching, so at the moment I'm not interested.
Candle.
Yeah, because if this candle here breaks the lows, then most likely you're coming downtown, right? So I think in order for us to look for a buy position, you need at least a 30-minute closure. It's kind of tricky looking for a buy position just yet. It's kind of tricky, and because we've got plenty of range anyway, it's not really, there's no rush. New York Stock Exchange, the volatility will come up, and if again the news is kind of like delayed, it'll get priced in, and they will start to give you that move in the next 15 minutes or so.
So I've heard like there's like some paid news websites which gives you like the numbers.
So there's the Bloomberg terminal, but what it does is it doesn't give you the numbers before the news drops, but it gives you instantly as soon as the news drops. You know how we obviously have to wait for a couple of seconds?
Yeah.
It's instant, bro. As soon as the news drops, instant data. But Bloomberg terminal, it can cost you somewhere around, I think, £5,000 to £10,000 every year, something along those lines.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. I mean, it's worth it obviously if you are running like a hedge fund or something, right? Like I'm not talking about like JP Morgan or something like that. I'm talking about if it's like a nice private equity hedge fund that you've got going on with your friends or your family. You guys are handling maybe 20-30 million pounds, nothing big, right? Then it makes sense. Having the data, since obviously you need to be on point. But for someone like us, bro, we're like babies in this game,
Exactly.
We don't need it. Even if you have like million, 2 million, 3 million pot, still a baby in this game, man. Even if you have 2-3 million account, you don't need anything like that. You don't need it. but that's more just for like the hedge funds and people who are trading like really big capital. They might want to take some short positions or some, you know, whatever position they want to take with the news. They can because they have sufficient amount of funds. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah. So how much money like you think causes the candle to move?
Oh, bro, if it's trillions, then if it's trillions being pumped into the markets every day, it has to be more than 50%. So more than 3 trillions for sure, bro.
Wow.
More than 3 trillion, more than 3 trillion. If the market, how much is it? How much money is being pumped into Forex markets? I think it was about 6 trillions every day, wasn't it? Man, I don't know why Yahoo shows up every time. I've changed it to even Google. I think 6.6 trillion. So bro, the only way you can make an impact is if you got more than 50% of this, right?
Wow.
Because think about it, right? Think about it logically. Like, this is the market, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to be able to obviously have at least this much buying power to move the whole markets, right? Even if you have 1 trillion, you can't move it because you don't have the sufficient amount of buying power. So I don't think there is one market maker. There is a collective group of market makers, right? Collective group of market makers would be billions. They all move the markets together collectively. Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
It's not one person or one company that does it. It's that collective effort. So yeah, the answer will be trillions of dollars, bro.
So 1 million doesn't do anything.
Oh man, nothing. Millions
It's
is
like
nothing,
$1.
bro. Million, not even $1, bro. 1 pence, bro.
1 cent.
1 cent. That's what it is, yeah. Rotator cuff pain. Yes. Rotator cuff pain. Exactly. But yeah, they haven't really done much anything. We will kind of just have to wait for New York Stock Exchange open. Looking at the daily, look, is realistically talking is quite bearish the markets. You know, they've just given you a retest of the structure here. So look, you got to understand, if the NYSE now kind of opens and they start breaking past this area, then most likely they want to take the price down just a little bit more. And yeah, it'll be a short position that makes sense, right? The short position will make sense since your 4H is actually bearish as well, the previous 4H. And if they do technically give you a breakout past this area, then two things can happen. Either you can stay out of it and just let it do its thing, and then once it gets exhausted, look for the buy position, obviously. Or the second scenario is that you risk it for the biscuit with the New York Stock Exchange volatility that kicks in, and you just risk it for the biscuit and hope for the best, because it will be a higher probability setup, obviously, right? But the range is the only issue for us. But again, as I said, if you want to risk it for the biscuit, go for it. You've got something to the downside for sure. Another thing we need to start doing is Hemo and Nuno. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. Like, you know, on the YouTube live stream, the layout that we have with OBS, we kind of need to start putting all the trades we sort of have taken for the previous week or the month. Like, you know, how many winners we've had or how many losses we've had. I don't know if someone knows how to do that, some sort of a layout. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I will think about it.
Yeah. Just on the OBS, you know. Just put it, it's like monthly record, like, you know, 5 trades taken or 10 trades taken, like 6 were wins, 1 loss, something like that, you know, just to keep a track of how many trades we've taken and everything on the live stream. This is just for the live stream, by the way. Obviously for our personal accounts is different, but just for the live stream.
Alright, sir.
Yeah, it makes sense, man.
Because we've taken so many winning trades, but because we don't have the exposure at the moment, imagine if someone new comes and joins us. They would not know anything, right? They'll be like, these guys are just, you know, okay, because the thing is, right, we don't have that exposure right now, which we should be getting soon. I'm working on a couple of things. So before we get the exposure, we obviously need to make sure we've got everything in place. And I think something like that would be very important.
Yeah, for sure, because the people will not see the best live streams, you know.
Exactly. So that's the thing. If no one kind of like knows who we are at the moment, we need to put as much information as we can on the layout. And one thing is, they need to know we have an insanely high win rate. So I think we need to kind of tweak the layout just a little bit more. Eight more minutes left. This is what you call just being super disciplined and just not taking anything.
Guys, I will be just right back.
Sure, brother.
Okay.
Take your time. Okay, so looking at this at the moment, bro, I can hear myself back, you know? Okay, better. Yeah.
Better?
Yeah. Okay, so again, looking at this, we need to once again make the previous candle invalid, right? If we can make the previous candle invalid, then it makes sense for us to look for that pump, at least up to the wick fill area. But as of yet, we haven't really made the previous candle invalid. And when you're kind of like dealing with something so bearish, right? You're technically going against the momentum, which is the momentum is to the downside, and you're kind of like trying to take a counter trend trade. You need to be a bit more cautious, and you need to, I think, wait for those 30-minute confirmations. So let's say if this candle does make the previous invalid and the next one breaks the highs, then most definitely we're coming up to at least this area to fill the imbalance, and then this is where you make it risk-free, take some profit, and you let the rest run. But if we do see some sort of a closure back above this support area, that's when you know gold will most likely give you the next leg up. And then you've obviously got the wick fill areas, right? But until then, I think we need to sort of wait for the next 6 minutes or so. Oh, it's breaking the highs. I think it's super early at the moment to take anything to the top side. In the next 6 minutes or so, we should be able to take something. But if they do give you a breather candle now, next one breaks the lows, then again, most likely downside play. Because everything is quite bearish now. This becomes a pullback for a drop. Let's see what they do with the New York Stock Exchange. For H 50% retest is done at this point. Either now break past it or back below. But we've got this major resistance level that we kind of have to deal with, and so gotta be super careful at the moment. But as I said, if the next 30 minute gives us that confirmation to start buying gold, then we can buy it. But at the same time, it's a little bit tricky at the moment because it can give you a nasty rejection from here, and then they give you the PD 50% retest to the T, because they really didn't. That's the thing. Record. They're really pumping it up again, aren't they? 4 more minutes left. 4 more minutes left. 3 more minutes left. Oh, a lot of momentum to the top side is being picked up now. Nice. I think a clean sell order below this makes plenty of sense now. Honestly, it does. But let's see how they kind of like open the New York Stock Exchange. Open, is the open super volatile to the top side or super volatile to the downside? Let's see what they do. Again, they are making the previous candle invalid if they give you a nice clean closure above this. But if they do give you a breather candle at this point now, actually do start rejecting this candle now, then on the break of this, very clean sell position, SL's up here, just let it run. We've got the next 2 minutes. Let's see what they do. Looking at the 5 minutes, this is where it can potentially start rejecting now and cause a clean fake out. A clean fake out. Or a very, very nice pump now for the rest of the day, because it should be moving one way at this point. The 4H, we've seen it, and this could be that delayed news reaction now. So look, what it has done now is it has made the previous candle invalid, hasn't it? So the job of this candle is done now. So the job of the next candle is now either to pump up or pump down. It's very simple. We're technically trading near the daily 50% level. So again, anything that sort of closes above this area is what I'm interested in, this support area here, right? If it does give you a closure below, then I'll most likely wait for some sort of a closure above this area and then a breakout. We needed to start turning this support area, this into a new support area, otherwise it's just a retest. So most likely if it's a retest now, and anything that starts to again give you a violation past this area will give you a drop. So technically we need a closure back above this area. Next one opens, breaks the highs, then you got the buy position that's valid. Until then it's just a retest, really, just a retest. And most likely with the New York Stock Exchange open, the first 15 minutes will be very important, because that would give you the direction of the markets, in my opinion, the first 15 minutes. Because again, two things will happen: either this is a retest or it's a breakout. And I think at the moment, for the first 15 minutes, we need to see the direction of the market, because the New York Stock Exchange open is dodgy. Let's see what they do. If the retest is done, you've got, where is that support level, the fake out level? This is the max. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see what they do now. I need one closure at least above this area, because it hasn't given me that closure which I want to see. It can just be a clean, plain and simple retest at the moment. So I see one clean closure above this area, which we haven't seen just yet. Until then, I'm staying off taking any buy positions. You got so much room to the top side. This can literally just be a retest, literally. And again, anything that goes past this 72.73 level will technically start to make the previous candle invalid. And yes, anything below this, clean sell position below this area. It's a very nice clean sell position below this, in my opinion. Let's put alert here, because now the retest is done. So for a short position like this, SL's giving it plenty of room to breathe. And yeah, okay, makes plenty of sense. Or a closure back above this, and then we look for a pump. Yeah, especially if this kind of like closes as a resistance candle now, then the daily scenario, which we kind of like discussed earlier, the daily candle turning into a fake out candle, and obviously it's got plenty of room to the downside, right? So this could really set up now. This could be break, retesting now, another break. So yeah, let's give this a go on the break of this and make it risk free as soon as it kind of like taps the support level. Secure profits, make it risk free. Break of the previous 15-minute lows, let's enter. Make a risk free here. TP1. Because he has no business breaking below this, right? No business whatsoever. But again, make sure the breakout below this is sensible, at least 5 pips, because it could just be a retest and a pump. It has to be a sensible breakout, especially if they do give you this the resistance candle here. Now the next one should start dropping downtown. There you go. Setting up, setting up. Let's secure 50% on the first position. Because this is your breakout, this is your pullback, and now you sort of need to respect this level here. If they break below this, two things can happen. Either they give you a break and then close it as a breather candle, next one pumps up. But again, thinking about it, right? Look at your previous 30-minute candle, the way it has closed. The job of this candle was to kind of give you a pullback, right? So if they've given you a pullback now, then what you need to see now is that you need to see the next candle either the job of the next candle is either to now break and close above, and then you will see gold pumping up, right? Or the job of this candle here is to now give you a break back below, retest of the lows, 4H flips bearish, just runs. With the New York Stock Exchange volatility, should be able to get some sort of a 10-20 pip drop before you can make it risk free here. Let's see what they do. Oh, okay. Kind of got tagged in now, and you want to make a risk free as soon as this level gets hit, which is the support level here. Makes perfect sense for this to play out, and there you go. It's selling, 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 selling. Ooh, there it is. Let's go, let's go, let's go, gold. You want to start making it risk free. Even to be fair, let's just put SOs at BE now and just let the rest run. Let's put SOs at BE, let the rest run. Yes, there it is. That's that drop. There it is. Your TB1's about to get hit here, guys. TB1's about to get hit. Wow. Okay, secure something here if you can now, and let's let the rest just run at this point, at least down to the lows. Ooh, let's go. TP1 hit. Bingo. Let's go. TP1 hit. Oh, NYSE volatility. Let's go. Let the rest just run now. Let the rest just run. Let the rest run. Let the rest run. Wow. Let's go. What a nice clean trade taken, guys. What a nice clean trade taken. Again, another win for the Friday. Let's see how much it drops now. New York Stock Exchange volatility for the win. Bingo. 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 Secure your profits here. Make it risk free. TP1 has been hit. Let the rest run. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. So next TP for you should basically be the, you know, lows over here. But at this point now, your trade here is done. That's plus 20 pips on the first sell position, at least. Very nice play. Very nice play. Very, very nice play. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Exactly how I anticipated it to play out. Amazing stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Guys, drop some W's in the chat and drop a like, drop a like, drop a like. Look at this. Precision at its finest. Precision at its finest. Very nice play. Very nice play. Amazing play, honestly. Wow. Amazing, amazing, amazing play. What's up, guys? Did you guys take this? Hemo, did you take it? www, yes, Suhaib. Again, man, this week I don't think we've taken a loss. We have not taken a single loss this week. It's all just been wins and wins and wins, honestly. It's been an insane week, man. And today's a Freaky Friday. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. What a way. What a way to end the Friday, man. New York Stock Exchange open and bingo. I think this is gonna run. Oh, it's good. Oh my lord, it's a Titanic. It's actually, oh, look at this Titanic. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, did you trail the stop loss?
Yeah. No, it was like too fast, bro.
Oh, did you secure the profits?
40. Square 40.
Let's go. New York Stock Exchange. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Gonna have more opportunity.
Let's go. Let's go. You didn't trail the stop loss on this?
No, bro. Like I was about to trail it, bro, and like even give me like our slippage on the TP, bro.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Man, we haven't taken a single loss this week. Amazing play, man. Very nice play. Very nice play. Not a single loss this whole week, man. Not a single loss. Amazing stuff, guys. Drop some W's in the chat, guys. Drop some W's in the chat. Let's go. How many pips was this position now? Did they go back to the entry on the break or no? Yeah, I think it did go back to the entry or no?
I don't know, bro. I think so.
Did it hit your break even or no?
I kinda enter 5 pips below, so I don't know. To be a valid breakout, you know?
Yeah, wow. See, I told you guys it was gonna drop. All you have to do was just wait and wait and wait. You'll take that one sick trade and it will give you so much money. And look, it happened again today. You guys saw it for your own eyes. Saw it with your own eyes. And it's been like this literally the whole week. All we've done is just wait and wait and wait and then take one high probability setup and it pays you big time. That's the beauty with the markets. And this is literally probably gonna drop now for the rest of the day, honestly. Knowing how volatile this pair is, honestly.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday. Freaky, freaky, freaky Friday. Bro, did you adjust the wrist now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Freaky, freaky Friday. We've got the new open coming up soon as well, so let's see what they do with the open soon. Wow, let's go. Let's go. What a nice way to close the week, right? What a nice way to close the week. Amazing stuff. Really, really nice. See, all we had to do was technically just wait for that pullback, and as soon as the pullback's done, bingo, in and out, in and out, in and out. That's all we had to wait for. So now, next bit of opportunity could also show up soon. Guys, drop a like on the stream, by the way. Everyone, let's drop a like, and let's also type some W's in the YouTube live chat. Let's spam some W's in the YouTube live chat. That would be really, really appreciated, guys. Really, really appreciated. We just gave out the craziest trade here, guys. The craziest trade. Look at this. Wow. 57 pips. Literally, what was it? In 2 minutes, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that. 2 minutes, 57 pips. Insane play.
Bro.
Insane play, guys. Insane play.
Even my TP got slippage, man.
Even the guys in the Zoom chat, let's spam some W's. Come on. I'm going to make an Insta video quickly. Give me a second. I'll tell you guys when to do it. But everyone, even in the Zoom chat, let's spam some W's. Let's do this. Okay, let's spam them W's in the YouTube live chat and the Zoom chat, guys. Come on, I'm going to make a quick Insta video. Let's do it. Lovely, 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 lovely stuff. Man, gold's gonna now just drop for the rest of the day. If you guys got runners running here, oof, just let them run, man. Let them run. Today's when you want to chill your stop losses, let your runners run, because it's gonna probably drop for the rest of the day now. Crazy play. Oof. Ooh, look at it drop. Oof. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say, guys? Look at this drop. Wow. 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 Crazy. Oof, look at this drop now. It's gonna drop for the rest of the session. I'm telling you guys. It will drop for the rest of the session. That's why I was not looking for those buy positions. Everyone was trying to buy gold. I knew it was gonna drop. Bingo. Because they want to trick you as much as they can. And look at this candle. Look how bullish this candle was. But again, understand every candle has a job to do, right? Every candle has a job to do. That's my ideology when it comes to trading, right? Every candle has a job to do. So what was the job of this candle? And then what was the job of this candle? The job of this candle was to either give us a retest or a breakout. The job of this candle was to either give us a breakout or a fake out. Guess what this candle does? Caused a clean fake out. Oof. Oof. Look at gold just dropping, man. Oh wow. Insane play in the markets, honestly. Insane play. Insane. Wow. It's just gonna sink for the rest of the session now. It will just sink now. Insane play. Oh wow. Look at this drop. Look at this drop. Insane. Insane drop. It has dropped about 87 points now. 87 points it has dropped now. Wow. What did I say, man? It's gonna drop for the rest of the session. This is insane. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Crazy play. Crazy play. This is what you call news getting kind of like priced in and then delayed reaction as we anticipated, right? A delayed reaction with the New York Stock Exchange open, and now is most likely coming down for the lows, which is all the way down here. So yeah, let's see. There you go. Another win. Another win. Where is Hemo? Where is Hemo, man? He disappeared. Where did he go? How about Joe, Moss, guys? How was the session for you guys? Did you guys sell the markets here?
Just a question, bro. Imagine you warned me. You like, I warned it. I'm gonna say you a sentence, okay? And you're gonna say if it's good, okay?
Okay.
That was in the stream. I warned you guys. Warned. W-R.
I warned you guys.
I warned you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's if
It's
it's like,
nice English, right?
I warned you guys as in like if like something like as an example, right? Or like, bro, like the slippage is really dangerous, and like someone does go against what we just told them, and then they blow their account up because of slippage. That's when you can
Okay.
I warned
Imagine.
you guys.
I'm saying to you today we're gonna make money, and you didn't come. I warned you, right?
I warned you. No, warning means like it's something risky that you're warning people about.
I say to you, I say to you guys, right? So I think it's the right term.
I told you guys. I told you
told-
guys. Yeah, I told you guys. Oof. Look at this drop on gold. Oh my lord. What did I say? Damn, them training stop losses are doing
No,
some.
but even if I trail my stop loss, I think I'm gonna be stopped out
Yeah.
because that minute candle, man.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Is it?
Because
wait,
my stop loss was right
Did you do 60% or 50%?
50,
Okay.
but my stop was 5 pips above and 5 pips below, you know. So
Okay.
my entry was 5 pips below and my stop was 5 pips above, you know.
So how much did you secure? 50 or 60%? Like.
50 and something, you know.
Okay. Nice. Bro. Very nice. Very nice session. About to kill it next week, man. We are about to kill it next week. Very nice play. Amazing session. Wow. Called a massive drop on gold today. Massive drop. This is amazing. Insane drop. And imagine if you have everything, a trading plan, a execution plan. Man, the amount of money you guys can make trading alongside us is crazy. Crazy amount of money. Because on the YouTube there's still a delay. A lot of the times I might give you a position and then say like, guys, actually don't enter, you know. So everyone in the private team will be on point with everything, right? So just amazing stuff. This is gonna sink now for the rest of the day, most likely. Freaky Friday. Really bearish play. Really bearish play. Nice. Really nice. New intraday range at this point now. as well. Wow. You see how nicely that position played out though.
Yeah,
It's honestly been like that the whole week, bro. Every time we gave the position, I just went straight up, like into profits, minimum drawdown this whole week. And this is one way to end the Friday. Like, so good for your psychology, right? Because two major important days are Fridays and the Mondays. They're really important for your psychology, honestly. Super important. Because it's like you end the week on a good note, and it's like you start the week on a good note, sort of thing, right? Intraday range has been established once again now. 4H, super bearish. About to retest these nasty support areas to the left. Let's see what sort of a closure they give you in the next sort of couple minutes, because at this point they've given you a decent wick to the downside, right? So again, like, remember, one scenario is that it flips bullish and it goes up. So let's kind of see what sort of a closure they give you, because they could now technically take the price back up and give you a bullish closure if they don't want to drop the price. But I think anything below this now as well, if they give you like more of a breakout to the downside, it should be a clean sell-off once again. We've got to deal with all of these areas to the left first, right? Then you can kind of anticipate something next. I'll be back in 2-3 minutes. cleanest drop on gold. Wow. I think now most likely when you think about it, right, they will give you the wick fill scenario if they do start to close price below this area. On the 4H, even on the 4H, look, I think once you do start to kind of like go past this range, it was such a nice range now to the downside. And so yeah, I think they will just give you that wick fill scenario at this point. Ready? Nice clean wick fill scenario to the downside. So let's see what they do. So far, really nice drop. And next thing, most likely either will be a rejection from this area and some sort of a topside play, or they will start to give you that next leg down. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. We've got plenty and plenty of time left.
Damn, bro. It's raining hard, bro, in Portugal, man.
Yeah?
Damn, bro. I'm gonna send you a story on WhatsApp, man.
Crazy, man. Crazy. I think it's been raining over there, bro, for the past week or so now. Hasn't it? Really nice day today. Amazing.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so again, what's the job of the next candle now? The job of this candle was to give you the previous daily 50%. Again, see, every candle has a job, right? So now I think the job of the next candle could technically be to give you again a pump, a retest, and then once it gives you a pump and a retest, then the job of the candle that comes after, being the new 15-minute or the 30-minute, will give you that. So let's even look at the 15 minutes, right? It depends how the first 15 minutes sort of closes now. Like, if it kind of does give you some sort of breather sort of candle close, and you have some sort of a range to the top side. Let's say if it does give you maybe, okay, let's say, right, as an example, if we get something like this on the 15-minute time frame, I think we should be able to take a buy position on the next 15 minutes. If this 15-minute technically kind of forms a low, maybe even breaks the lows here, sort of thing. So at the moment, I think what it can do is, like, let me try and annotate again. Maybe let's say this is your low, breaks the lows here, and it kind of ends up closing something like this. Now, because you can kind of expect the breakout above this. See where I'm coming from? But you need at least one confirmation to again take it back up to the top side now. Because what's the job of this candle is to give you a retest of this area. The job of the next candle is either to go past this area to the next area or come back and break below. So let's see what this candle does, because I think with the next one we should be able to maybe look for something. But you do need to wait for this candle here. Looking to the left, looking to the left, looking to the left, yeah. Really nice session today though. Really nice session.
Very clean.
Very clean. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's so that's so rainy, bro.
Bro, I have the window open, bro, and then it starts to like.
That's crazy, man.
Water to my room, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Cause it's like wine and water, bro, directly to my room.
Mm-hmm. Very nice session. So note for someone tomorrow. Lovely call so earlier, bro. Basically 100 pip drop. Yeah, really nice drop, bro. Really nice drop. I mean, if you kept the stop losses open, then yeah, you literally milked it today.
Yeah.
Milked it, man. Milked it. Because from here, yeah, it's dropped more than 100 pips now. This was the entry given out. It's the previous daily 50% level. I want to see what they do here, because at the moment, if let's say price action is not sustainable below the previous daily 50%, then most likely they will drive the price up now for the rest of the session, or they will again give you a retest of this, and the next candle will technically start breaking below again. So that's kind of what I'm looking to see what they sort of do up here now with the previous daily 50% level. But guys, any questions you have for us, go ahead and ask us. Bro, I'll be so honest with you, because I've not had my energy drink today, I'm actually starting to get a headache. How bad is that?
Damn.
That's crazy, right? I'm literally starting to get a headache because I haven't had my energy drink yet. So I think what I'll start doing is I'll start reducing.
Just drink the coffee.
Yeah. But anyway, today's a Friday, so I'm gonna go get me an energy drink. I'll be back. There you go. Rejections, rejections, and rejections. Only if we can get our bullish close on this and next one breaks the highest, it can give us at least 20 pips or so. I can see it. It depends how they kind of close the price on this candle now. But really nice play. I've actually got crazy headache, man. I think it's like tension headaches or something. I've been getting migraines every night. I don't know why, guys, for the past. What are you thinking about a break of the previous kind of low for a sell? No, man, it's too low now. It's way too low for you to sell the markets. Way too low. Because it can close above after breaking the lows. It really depends what they do in the next 5 minutes or so, but yeah. Kind of need a close above this though, above the 50% area here. But again, understand what's the job of the next candle. Either retest the lows, break the lows, give you a new low, or retest the lows and reject. So if it gives you a retest of the lows and it rejects, then most likely we can potentially come back up just a tiny bit, right? Not too much, just a tiny bit. But let's wait for it. Water, bro. Manny's drinking water. No, you know, bro, yeah, actually that's very true, because I haven't been drinking a lot of water, to be honest, bro. I used to drink 2 of these every day, Manny, every day. So like 4 liters every day, bro. But yeah, man. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. 1 more minute left. 1 more minute left. 1 more minute left. God is great, guys. God is great. Always keep God in your life. Things will go the way you want them to go. all sinners. No one is perfect, but as long as you try and better yourself, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. Hydrate with water, not Red Bull. Bro, recently I've been dehydrating myself with Red Bull and coffee. I think that's why I get headaches. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But I did drink 1 liter so far, bro. I'm gonna probably drink another liter in a bit. But yeah. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum. Have you seen that meme? Assalamu alaikum.
No, bro.
But basically, max pullback level will be this area here. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see what they do now. Because again, just only one candle technically closing below. Anything now goes past this area. Yeah, that meme. Mentorship link in the description. Come join the best team. Make some real money with us. You know, systematic way of trading. Up your game. Up your game. Achieve financial freedom. Escape the rat race. Give a 100 pip drop today on gold. Imagine catching that on one lot, just a standard one lot. $1,000 profits. Hopefully we shall take another trade real soon. Just need to wait a little bit more. Guys, by the way, I'm going to start a free signal chat. So if you guys have Instagrams and also you're in our Discord, message me saying free signal chat, because I'm going to give out everyone a free trial for at least a month for the signal chat. So message me, guys. It's a free signal chat, by the way. Message me either on Discord or Insta. Okay, it's a free signal chat. So I'll be giving out at least 3 to 4 signals a week, like high probability setups, right? Everything. Damn, I have the wings now. Can we fly, gold? Literally, bro. Or is it just gonna drop? It's got the breather candle at this point. Let's see what they do. Got the breather candle. Okay, yeah, I got a couple messages for the free signal chat, guys. Just message me, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Done on Insta, bro. But to be honest, these YouTube lives are very informative as you go through the trade ideas. Yeah, these are going to be here anyway, right? But I think you guys will sort of see how important it is for me to give you like those risk management tips at the same time. But guys, anyway, I think I'm going to call it a session here. Everyone have a lovely weekend. Also, hit me up on Insta for the free signal chat. d.a_forex is the Insta name. Also, make sure you join our Discord. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed weekend. Catch you with you guys next.